What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. First off, I'd like to say Happy New Year. Today is January 1st, 2018. Me personally, I'm not too huge on setting goals like the first day and like New Year's resolution and stuff like that. I start before. I try to get a head start. So I already started my New Year's resolution goals so I can get a head start and absolutely kill this year. So if you guys are new to this channel, or this is the very first video you've ever seen of me, my name is Vargas, and I try to make the most entertaining and informational videos about cars that I can. And today, I want to start out 2018 with a banger. If you've been on this channel for a while, then you might have heard me say I have a friend that's doing a 1JZ Subaru. Yes, you heard that right. A 1JZ swapped in to a Subaru, and now it's rear-wheel drive. So what I thought today we could do is head over to his house and basically get an update on his car. It's not 100% done, so it's not like we're gonna get in the car and drive it, but it's definitely getting there, and there's been major progress in this last few months. And basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna ask him a few questions, walk around the car, see what he's done, see what more he has to do, and basically just kind of get inside of his head of who in the right mind's putting a 1JZ in a Subaru, and he's making it seem like it's no big deal. So I think you're gonna like him. I'm really excited about it. We're gonna head over to his house and check this thing out. How many covers do you have on? Like 4?
Right amount.
You can never be too safe.
No, you'd think that a $200 car cover would be waterproof.
But it's not. But it's not. Oh God. The intercooler is actually huge. Wow. Now it looks so small. It looks so small. Little 1J. Okay, so what doesn't fit? Everything? Everything doesn't fit.
Well, so back here, when we put the fuel rail on, the back of the fuel rail gets really close to this pulse damper, or delay damper, whatever the Subaru calls that thing. So it just kind of causes problems. And you can see there's the 2 heater core lines there. When we pull this off, you can see there's another inlet out of the motor right here.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have to find a way to make a hose go from this to this.
Seems like a headache, honestly.
It all is.
Yeah.
The whole freaking thing.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't really plan it out when I did it. I just kind of did it.
Yeah, you know, that's...
I didn't really know what to expect.
You don't think, and you just do.
Exactly.
It's the best thing. Why does it say Yamaha right here?
Because Toyota had all their motors made by Yamaha.
Wow, okay. So what is it? What is...
So there's the whole oil filter, oil cooler assembly.
Okay.
You can see how close that was to the motor mount.
That you made?
Yeah, and I had to actually take a whole bunch off to make it fit.
Oh my God. So, can you kind of walk me through how you actually made this? You made the, it's called the subframe, right? Right. So you made the entire thing.
So I started with the stock piece.
Okay.
And I built a jig around the stock one.
Okay.
So that way I knew where things like the sway bar mounts had to go.
Okay.
That's how I knew where the lower control arms would go.
Okay.
And I also put in steering rack mounts originally.
Okay.
But I knew that I needed to drop the steering rack down for this project, so I actually moved it down 2 inches.
Which is that? Right there.
And you can see it all fits in down there. Kind of gets a little close to that bolt though.
Yeah.
Which kind of sucks.
Yeah.
But
it fits.
It fits, barely. So
gnarly.
When I got that started, I basically didn't know where the engine mounts needed to be. So I just built the subframe, bolted it in place, put the engine in where I wanted it, set the engine on blocks. So I knew right where it all had to be.
Yeah.
And then I just kind of said, that looks like a good spot. And just threw the, and just kind of guessed where I was going to put the motor mounts. Put the engine mounts on the subframe, put it back in the car, and then I took everything on either side of the motor here, and I made these plates on each side.
So you also have to mock up the exhaust manifold to go around this as well. And where's the turbo gonna sit? Do you know yet?
Turbo's gonna sit like kind of here-ish in this area.
In this area, got
somewhere up here. We're gonna send our downpipe straight down through that big opening.
Yeah.
That's a really good size.
Yeah, yeah.
Some other stuff's gonna have to change. Like I don't even know where this goes. I'm pretty sure this had something
I don't even know what that is.
I think it had to do with the turbo, the single turbo on it before, but I'm not sure. We're gonna do all new oil return lines, so everything's gonna be braided and AN fittings.
So gnarly. Jesus.
Dude, it's just never ending.
Yeah.
Like literally never ending.
Your license plate should be like barely fits. Barely fits. Literally barely fits. Okay, you ready for this? Ready for this interview?
I don't know if I'm good at this. We'll find out.
No, we'll find out. So why a 1JZ?
Because it pisses off every Subaru guy out there.
That's the main reason.
Well,
like,
I mean, if you look online, everybody says, one, it's not gonna fit. Two, oh, why would you make it all-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive?
Yeah.
And three, it's just completely reliable. See, the motor will hold 500 horsepower out of the factory.
Yeah, that's a fact.
There's no point not to.
Yeah.
You know,
and then it's just like,
and it looks cool. You know,
it looks so gnarly.
A buddy of mine has the same motor in his FD, and I showed him pictures of like mine mounted in there and everything, and he goes, I'm like super jealous of your engine bay. Look how much space there is.
Yeah.
Like, you can put anything you want.
There is a lot of space that I didn't really realize. It's kind of weird.
Well, if you think about it, think about the flat four. It's super wide.
Has to be wide. Has to be wide.
So, you know, you get all this space with an inline motor. You don't get any space this way, but side to side.
Yeah. Good
you
stuff.
Put 5 turbos in there if you want.
Oh my god. So what has been the hardest part of the build so far?
Finding the time.
Finding the time to do it?
Yeah, I mean, like, I work a lot.
Yeah.
And then when I get home, like, do I really want to work on my car?
Like, no.
And then once I get started, then it's more like, okay, I'm going. Let's just keep going.
Yeah.
And then...
and now that you can see it coming together, it's probably more motivating.
Oh, yeah. We're, like, really close to the end of all the fabrication stuff. Like I was saying earlier, we've got to make a couple of little brackets, hold some stuff in place. Yeah. We're making some little mounts for the radiator. Other than that, it's basically all fab.
I feel like this is like the most exciting time. Like when it's, you can start seeing it all come together. Like it's about to freak.
Right now.
Definitely. And then your hopeful power numbers. What do you think? Just guesstimating.
I'm hoping for 500.
500 wheel.
500 wheel.
To the rear wheels.
To the rear wheels.
Are you gonna drift it, or it's just gonna be it's just?
Dude, I'm gonna drive this daily. Every day.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I think we're gonna sell that one.
Sell the 2015 WRX.
17. That's
2017.
Brand new. So if you want it.
No, I am on my own build.
So yeah, that one might go away, and my wife will drive the truck, and this will become my daily.
If you daily a 1JZ rear-wheel drive WRX
with 500 horsepower,
reliable.
We're just gonna go through tires like crazy. That's what it's all about. Rear tires all day long.
Okay, so the last question I think I have is there any tips for people wanting to do a similar build? That you would have done differently, or you're like, oh wow, I wish I knew that before?
No, because like I've never really done something like this. It's kind of a big project, so I said, you know what, we're just gonna kind of see how it goes. I actually have a couple of people that want to do it. Yeah. And so I encourage them to actually talk to me on Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff, and I'll give them tips, let them know what worked, what didn't work, you know, and how to hopefully avoid some of the problems I have. But it's just one of those things, if you're gonna do it,
you just have to fully commit.
You just gotta do it.
Fully commit.
You know, and hey, it may or may not work, and who knows? A couple months from now when it's running, I might go, oh, that doesn't work, and we're just gonna start over. So, you know, it is what it is.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
It's just for fun. Yeah. It's not even about, you know, doing something.
No competition, just fun.
Yeah,
just fun.
Not gonna be fast. It's not gonna be cool. It may not handle very good. I don't know. So.
You're just along for the ride.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
I'm just having fun with it.
Just having fun.
That's
awesome.
what it's all about.
Well, I want to say thank you. I appreciate it. And also, if you don't know who this is Mike. He made my shift knob in a few videos ago, and he basically fabricates everything, and he makes, obviously, insane cars. If you want to check him out on Instagram, it is Subi_tech.
That's right.
Check him out on Instagram. give him a follow, check out this build, and hopefully when it's done or gonna be done, we'll make some more videos on it. And then I think my last question for you is, when your build is done, and when I consider my build done, we'll do a poll?
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay, perfect. That's all I wanted to hear. That's all I wanted to hear.
Dude, that's what it's all about.
Thanks again, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We're gonna catch you on the next one. Peace out.